Closer to home, it is much of the same with the fear of mass deportations and President Trump's plans to end birthright citizenship. WHO 13's Lindsay Burrell joins us in studio. Lindsay, you spoke to a group pushing back on the order today.
Yeah, that's exactly right, Katie. The ACLU and LULAC have filed a lawsuit against the Trump administration, stating that the move is unconstitutional and strips those born in the United States of their U.S. citizenship. According to the American Immigration Council, more than 200,000 immigrants live in Iowa and have contributed greatly to the state's population growth. Leaders with the lawsuit state that the executive order is vague and leaves many immigrants who have entered the country legally confused about the status of any future children that they might have.
How they will not know, based upon this executive action, if their children will even gain citizenship after the birth of that child. How far back do you go? Trump, do you then take away citizenship from Barron, your son? What do you do there? Does Marco Rubio, who's the Secretary of State, does he immediately lose citizenship because he came from an immigrant family? What's going on here? That is why we feel that this action that he has put forth, this executive action, will not survive through the courts.
You hear Henry there mentioning the president's son, Barron, whose mother, the First Lady, is an immigrant herself, using them as a mixed family example. And Marco Rubio, now Secretary of State, who was born in Florida in '71, but his parents, who are immigrants from Cuba, were not U.S. citizens at the time of his birth. And Henry uses those examples, Katie, of stating that he doesn't believe that Trump truly understands the consequences and ramifications of the executive order, even affecting his own cabinet.
Yeah, really interesting soundbite there. Obviously an issue that we're going to be following for the next 4 years at least. Lindsay, thanks so much.